Okay guys, so we've left off the last video of disconnecting from the vehicle. This time we had talked about getting involved in leveling the system. So we've just arrived at our campsite. First thing that we want to do before we start to maneuver the trailer into place is we're going to remove our bars remaining hooked to our vehicle. That gives us the freedom to, if we need to, jackknife it into place before we start to level it. Now, for demonstration purposes here today, we've had to use a rub down just to ensure that our blocks don't slide on us. But first thing we would do before we disconnect, we would come all the way to the back of the trailer. We would have a look at our level and see where we're sitting. Now, in this particular instance, it's the door side that's low, but we don't have a lot of room on that side right now just to demonstrate, so we're going to raise the road side. So, looking at our level here, we're off level. First thing we would do is come around to the far side of the trailer. We would take our plastic leveling blocks. A lot of us refer to them as adult Lego. They're shipped in these bags to us, keeps them a little bit cleaner and stores away nicely. Now, what we do is we simply build a bit of a ramp on either side of the tire to allow us to be able to pull the vehicle up and onto it. At this stage, what we would do is we would have either a partner with us or somebody else to help guide us. Makes this a little bit easier to do. So at this stage, I'm going to fire up the truck and have somebody pull us ahead for us while we watch. Signaling to the driver how much to pull ahead. He's going to pull ahead slowly. Stop once we're centered up on the blocks. Now, before we disconnect, we of course want to make sure that the far side is going to be secured with our wheel chocks. You can see right here on this side, we would be unable to place them underneath safely. So we'll put the wheel chocks in behind the tires on the far side as we showed you in the previous video. 2 and 3 and you're good. Okay guys, so we've chalked our wheels on the far side. We're up on our plastic leveling blocks on this side. Next, what we're doing is we've pulled our tow vehicle out of the way. That now gives us the ability to level the trailer front to back. To do so, we're going to use our power tongue jack. We can just simply go up or down depending on where the bubble needs to be. Now, this is all done for demonstration purposes. We're not going to fully level this trailer for you, but you guys will get the concept in all of this. So we've placed our level now on our front tongue, just to kind of have a gauge as to where the bubble is. We can double check which way we need to go, whether we need to come down in the front or up in the front. Currently, we need to elevate the front. We're going to extend the front jack until the trailer itself is level front to back. Then we're going to proceed to use the stabilizer jacks to fine-tune our level slightly. Okay, so we brought the unit up level. We verified here. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to use either our manual crank handle or our handy-dandy drill adapter to speed up the process to bring our stabilizer jacks down to the ground to fine-tune our level left to right. Now, you may notice the gap that we've got here is quite large at the moment, so sometimes it's nice to have a second bag of the plastic leveling blocks around so we can build a bit of a support underneath the jacks as well. So in this particular case, we'll put 3 down just to kind of demonstration reasons. What that does for you as well is it gives you a little bit larger footprint on the stabilizer jack, which will help the jacks from sinking into the soft ground. Next, put our drill on the end of the jack. We're simply going to run this down slowly. Usually what I like to do is I like to bring all the jacks down to the ground just to kind of get us positioned a little bit as to where we are. Now we're going to check level left to right, and if we have to, we can fine-tune. If your drill doesn't have enough power, we can simply use a manual crank handle at this stage to give it an extra turn. Okay? That's going to put some tension on the jacks as well as fine-tune your level left to right.